So there's about 1 month to go for your board exams. Yeah. It is still possible for you to score 95% marks with these 8 strategies. Thoda khoon pasina ek karna padega, but my students have tried these techniques and they have succeeded in getting very good scores. Now these are practical tips. It's not just motivation ke haan ho jayega. So make sure you follow all 8 of them. Hey there, this is Chetna and you're watching ChetChat. And this content is also available as a podcast on Skill Up with ChetChat, which is available exclusively on Spotify. So you can now listen maybe while you're driving or you're going to school or college or you're walking or you're jogging or you're whatever. You're in the mood to view some of the videos. Maybe you can do that for free too. The link is in the description. Now let's talk about those 8 strategies. First, days. You have 30 days left for your exams. The first 15 days, let's say from 27th Jan to 11th of Feb, is for completing the entire syllabus. And then 11th Feb to 27th Feb is for revision. So how am I going to complete the entire syllabus in 15 days? Okay, now you already know that between your exam days, there are gaps. So at this point, don't pick up those chapters that you've already sort of sorted. Achhe se jo kar liya hai, don't pick it up. Try to study those chapters and topics that you're slightly unsure about, जो अच्छे से नहीं practice किया है. Okay, let's talk about 2. How many hours do you need to study? You will need to study at least 8 hours a day with full focus. And now stop wasting time. Pick one subject. Do 3 to 4 chapters every day as per your calendar. Solve 20 previous year questions, maybe of every pattern, NCERT samplers, MCQs, short answer questions, case study types, maybe the assertion and reasoning type questions. If you find that it's difficult to focus, write down whatever you're studying. I find that keeps my mind focused. Okay, so 20 questions every day. Number 3, sample papers with a timer. All the way till 11th of Feb, do at least 1 sample paper every alternate day. Ek din chhod ke ek din. After 11th of Feb, do 1 sample paper every single day. Take up a different subject every day. Now you need to sit in exam conditions. Honestly, in fact, if it's 3 hours ka paper hai, then you sit for 3 hours. Take a bottle of water and all your stationery and attempt the paper in one go. And make sure that these papers are as per the new paper pattern. And in the subjects you're not very strong, you want to do at least 6 to 8 sample papers at this point in the first 15 days. Number 4, analyze. This is very important. Sirf sample paper karne se kuch nahi hoga. Sit with a mark scheme and carefully check your paper. This is a very, very important step. Highlight the areas maybe where you're still making mistakes. Check the labeling of the diagrams, steps and units in math. Also check for word limits. Did you stick to the word limit? If not, try writing the same answer once again. Okay, let me give you a table of word limit. 1 mark question in science is usually 1 or 2 sentences. In English, it's maximum 20 to 30 words. 2 mark questions in science are usually 2 points, and in SST, 40 to 50 words. 3 mark questions in science are 3 points, and remember to put an intro and a conclusion line. In SST, it's maximum 80 words. 4 mark questions are usually case-based questions in science and math, where you need to give 4 solid points. In English literature, it's about 100 to 120 words. And finally, 5 mark questions in SST are 120 words. And in English writing and grammar, this is about 100 to 150 words. The point is that you may not lose marks if you exceed the word limit, but you'll waste time and you open yourself up to mistakes. फालतू में spelling mistake करोगे, फालतू में marks कटेंगे. So stick to the word limit. 5th strategy is subject-wise study routine. Now math, practice at least 1 or 2 hours of math every day, especially if you're weak at math. Now this time math is your last paper on 21st of March. I would recommend that even in the gap time between papers, study math for 1 hour at least every alternate day. Okay? Science, go over your notes, formulae, graph and diagrams. Give 1 hour every alternate day to science minimum. In the first 15 days, do at least 3 days of SST, 3 days of science, 3 days for English and also Hindi or Sanskrit. And then you've got your math. At number 6 is the golden hour. Utilize the first hour of the morning as soon as you wake up for studying. Which concept are you going to study in the morning? Where you're making the most mistakes. This 1 hour will give you an output of 6 hours during the day. And if timetables don't work for you, that's okay. Just stick to a routine. Wake up at 5 and go to sleep at 10 in the night. Okay? You don't have to worry about making a full timetable. Wake up at 5, go to sleep at 10 every day. Study about 8 hours and study that first hour in the morning. No distractions, full focus. My 7th tip to you is paper presentation. Be aware of the paper presentation techniques. Now I will link a detailed video here so that I don't spend too much time on it. But you can easily gain a few marks with good presentation. It's very important. You must go through this video and all the points in it because a couple of marks make a difference at the end. Finally, stay calm. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Sleep at least 7 hours a day, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Stay hydrated. Sit for 5-10 minutes every morning and remind yourself that you're well prepared and you're going to do well in your exams. Don't compare yourself to anybody else and don't find out how much they are prepared. You are well prepared. Stay calm and you will go through this period and you will come out with your 95%. So let's summarize. Divide the next 30 days into 2 blocks of 15 days each. Complete your syllabus by the 11th of Feb. Keep the last 15 days for revision. Hours. Study at least 8 hours every day, 3 to 4 chapters and 20 questions of each pattern. Do 1 sample paper every alternate day in the first 15 days and in the last 15 days do 1 sample paper every day. Study 1 hour of math and science every day. Maybe, okay, every alternate day. Even during the gap days, since math is the last exam. Wake up at 5 a.m., sleep at 10 p.m. and use the golden hour in the morning to crack the hardest concepts. Stick to the NCERT book, get paper presentation tips and stay calm. And wish you the very best for your board exams coming up. Happy learning!